So instead of giving you all these vague motivational speeches about how AI is going to transform your life, let me just show you new information which you haven't heard anywhere else, meaning what 99% of online marketers are hiding from you. And we are going to dive behind the curtains of how we brought one store from zero all the way to $1 million with full transparency. And I'm going to show you the exact tools we use and how you can replicate this. Now, the number one thing we focus on with AI isn't just the technology itself, it's emotion and trust. Now look at this store. The whole About Us section talks about legacy, craftsmanship, family, values. It's designed to make you feel something. For over 26 years, we poured our hearts into Sarah and Kate Charleston, creating more than just a store, but a place where elegance, comfort, and authenticity comes together. Now we are celebrating our anniversary with the biggest event of the season. Now you can see that there is so much heart behind this store, and even the image itself was AI generated. But when you're targeting the 40+ age category, they will immediately gain the trust and be like, these people really stand behind what they're selling. And why the 50+ demographic? Because they value authenticity more than the younger generations. There is a quote I love: people will forget what you said, forget what you did, but never forget how you made them feel. In a world where trust in online businesses is at an all-time low, AI gives us the ability to rebuild that trust at scale. But that's just the foundation. Let me show you the actual store that did us $1 million. All right, this is the store, men's fashion brand targeting 50 to 65 years old in the United States. The entire brand story, as you can see in here, is completely AI generated. The founder is a retired veteran passionate about helping men to look their absolute best. The narrative was created specifically to resonate with this demographic. Now look at how detailed this is. The testimonials you see in here, also AI generated at first. We used them as social proof until real customers came in. Now here's the key. When you're targeting this age group, you need to understand their mindset. We built a custom GPT that feed all our customer data into. Think about purchase behavior, email responses, support tickets, everything. It learns how this audience thinks and talks. Then we use that to write our copy, our email, and our ad scripts. It's like having a customer psychologist on staff 24/7. And the creative possibilities with this approach are insane. So let me show you the tools that make this possible. First, we have HeyGen. This is the ultimate market shifter. You can create videos of people in AI that look completely real. We are talking about perfect lip sync, natural expressions, and realistic emotions. All the way. Hire a videographer, rent a location, pay actors, spend $1,500 minimum, and wait 2 weeks for edits. In here, you can basically just give it a prompt. I gave it a super simple text and detail. An old man presenting an orthopedic product for lower back pain. He's really struggling. It creates the voice, the avatar, target language, script plan, video orientation, video length, music team, literally everything you usually have to think for. Let me show you the video itself.
Lower back pain made every day a struggle, limiting what I could do. Then I discovered this orthopedic product to support and alleviate discomfort.
Now, this is just a slight prototype of what is possible. Imagine putting your own product into this software in HeyGen. You get a whole army of creatives that you can target to this particular audience. It's such a genuine testimonial from a concerned old man with like actual back pain. And that person doesn't even exist. The voice is AI, the face is AI, everything is synthetic. You see, when I first started using AI tools, I thought it would be easy. Just press a button and print money. I was completely wrong. The first videos I made sounded robotic. The images looked fake. My ads got rejected immediately, and it took months to figure out the right prompts, the right tone, the right approach. But once we cracked this, everything started changing. So the next tool, Holo AI. This generates unlimited ad creatives. So you come on Holo AI, you basically connect your Shopify store to it. So I connected my own brand in here, for example, and then you give it a simple prompt. Let's say you're running something for Christmas or Black Friday or whatsoever. You write down, for example, give me a 40% Black Friday deal and keep it clean. Okay, now it will generate a whole army of creatives that you can actually copy and paste on your ads. Instead of spending hours on Canva making the perfect one creative, or even hiring a designer for $30 per creative, we generate 50 variations in an hour. So now it is finished. We click here and then we go to swipe. This we do like, looks very clean, for example. This one kind of clean. This one also clean. This one we don't like. This one quite clean. You see how creative it is, and it thinks in multiple variations, not only one style. And the more detailed your prompt, the better the creatives you get. As you can see, some of them are super clean, some of them you don't really want to test. And then when you come here, you will have an unlimited army of only the creators that you liked, and they will put it in a folder. You can all advertise these. As you can see here, I've been running a lot with this and testing a lot, and basically you can see so many variations that they create with so many different styles. So here's how we systemize the entire creative process. Again, have custom ChatGPT prompts for every part of the funnel. For example, one prompt says, so we made our own project in here, right? And we fed it and fed it. From there, you can ask stuff like, you're a dedicated brand, creative and funnel strategist for US-based women's fashion boutique, built around mother and daughter revival stories. Store name is na. Job is to generate emotionally powerful conversion-focused outputs that appeal directly to American women aged 40 to 65 plus. So brand identity, as you can see here, the brand's owned by a mother and daughter who built the boutique from scratch. For example, the tone is emotional, has heartfelt, honest, and trustworthy, and so forth and so forth. And with this, you can also connect different AI tools to even ChatGPT to generate creatives, UGCs, whatsoever. But basically now you have one project that is specifically targeted towards your audience. You can use so many different ones like Creatify AI, like Crea, Nano Banana, Gemini 3 just launched to make real looking like creatives. Now, which creatives were the best performing? Because hey, I gotta tell you, when you are running fashion, the best creatives are literally just simple pictures. These 3 images in here, they've generated over $200,000 in revenue for us. All AI generated, as you can see, no photo shoots, no models, no location fees. I use Nano Banana and Crea AI, where you simply add the product picture and they generated looking as real as these best performing ads you see in here. Even building the actual Shopify store is automated now. They just released Shopify Sidekick, and it's an AI agent built directly into Shopify. You can literally talk to it and say, create a new collection for winter, or write a blog post about skincare routines, and it does it. I can edit your team, create sections, analyze your data, upload products, write descriptions, everything. What used to be a full-time job for an e-commerce manager is now done by AI. What used to take me a full week now takes 90 minutes. And web designers who used to charge $4,000 for this are losing clients left and right because now it's basically free. All right, now let me show you the actual numbers, the real profit breakdown. Most people will show you revenue and make it sound amazing, but I'm going to show you everything. So here's the full year. We launched during Black Friday with tons of AI generated creatives and ads. Then in January hit and we saw a decline. Why? Because we weren't analyzing the data properly. We weren't looking at which age groups converted best, which days of the week performed better, and which ad formats worked. Once we started optimizing based on that data, we scaled back up. So here are the numbers. 1,486 sales of the ad account. Ad spend was 67,000 euros, meaning Australian dollars 112,000. And then the revenue was 929,000 Australian dollars. Supplier cost was 27%, so 251,000. Ad spend was 112 again, and final profit that we put in our pocket was 565,000 Australian dollar, meaning 341,000 euros. Now, we used Klaviyo volume discounts and catching bundles to bring the AOV as high as possible, average order value, and creating very low ad budget but high in return. Now, if you sell more per order, you make more. As you can see in here, people are most likely gonna buy the 10%, the 15 or the 20% discount, but they're not only buying one thing. When you implement these tools, they will always try to get cheaper prices by buying more, but it also means that you are making more profit by giving them multiple offers. Here's another weapon in the arsenal: AI generated user content. We use Poppy AI to analyze all the top performing ads in our niche, and it pulls out the scripts that have performed the best. So when you paste these videos in here and you add these hooks, which is a built template that you can just use, it will create you the most engaging, compelling scripts that you can just bring to HeyGen and let HeyGen create the real visual looking like creatives with the best copy. So you don't need to ship out your product for 2 weeks wait and then pay someone to make these on Fiverr for you. And they convert incredibly well because people trust peer recommendations more than anything else. They see someone their age talking about a product and they immediately relate. So we're not just using AI for ads, we use it for product research, finding winning items, building high converting store layouts, writing product descriptions that sell, creating email campaigns, generating social media content, customer research, feedback analysis. Everything that used to take hours or days now takes minutes. But look, I need to be real with you about something. The opportunity won't last forever. Remember when Bitcoin was $100 $1 and people said it was a scam. Those who bought in early changed their entire lives. Now, it is AI e-commerce in 2025. I did over 600K in 1 month using this exact strategy. And I did it all from behind a laptop. But I'm not gonna lie to you because I made mistakes. Without proper guidance, a lot can go wrong with this. You could partner with the wrong supplier and have products take 6 weeks to arrive. You could have quality issues and get flooded with refund requests. You could have your ad account banned because you don't know the rules. That's why some people say you should build a real brand with inventory from day one. So I took that advice. I flew to China, spent 9 months perfecting samples, paid over $60,000 upfront, and only then I was ready to launch a proper brand. But the thing is, as a beginner, you don't have that time or money. You need to make money quickly to prove the concept works. And that's why this AI commerce model is perfect for beginners. Low risk, high reward, fast feedback. So here's the part to round it up with, because I get tons of DMs every day from people asking how to keep so consistent. Now, there is a part in your brain called the prefrontal cortex. It's been trained your entire life to choose comfort over challenge. And I retrained that very muscle to do the opposite. I taught myself to run toward discomfort instead of away from it. Now, it's scary at first because your brain is wired to avoid risk, but that's exactly why most people never break free. And I'm not here to convince you. If you need to be sold on building a business with the most powerful tools on the planet, you are probably not ready. But if you are, today can be that day where everything changes. Because either way, you're going to experience pain. The pain of discipline, the late nights, learning curves, investing money, facing uncertainty, or the pain of regret, watching another year pass by, staying in the same place, wondering what if, while others build the life you want. Now, this is the thing, both hurt. Only one is worth it. If you're ready to leave your old life behind, there's a link below where you can learn more about working with me directly with no pressure, no hard pitch, just an invitation if you are serious.